What is up? Welcome to the first episode, the first official episode of PWG. It all begins again on TEW 9. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back. This is super exciting. Guess what it's time for? That's right, All-Star Weekend. I'm super excited. Before we get started with All-Star Weekend, I got a couple things to go over. I had a couple of YouTube comments on the 00 episode of this series, and I wanted to go over those real quick. Just a couple, just two. The first one came from Josh, and Josh told me there was an update that I missed out on. And I'm like, what? Okay, this series started on YouTube on September 1st, Monday, Labor Day. That day, they dropped a brand new update. I didn't even know. So Josh said this in the comments. The first thing I did was I went to Great Dog Software. It's a huge update. A huge update. So you guys, this is what we're doing. I started this game over with a new update. There's not very many differences, but there are a few differences. So let's go over those differences. The first difference that we're going to see is Volador Jr. is signed exclusive to CMLL, so I can't sign him. So Volador Jr. is not going to be part of our series, our save, at least not, for 357 more days. We'll see if we're still playing in 358 days, but until then, we are not going to have Volador Jr., which is fine. Another difference that I found was, where is it? Events, availability. Brian Danielson will not be missing All-Star Weekend either day. He won't be there. He'll be there Friday and he'll be there Saturday. He won't be missing either day. So that's good. That's a plus for me. I'm really excited about that. And I don't know, I can't think of any other differences between those. Well, there's actually a few differences because this mod has way more people, way more promotions, and they tweaked some of the stats. So some of the stats are a little different. Like, for example, on the booking team, I wanted to show you this. Steve Carino has gone up in booking skill, so I'm going to add him to the booking team. Okay, so that's my booking team now. Super Dragon was there before, but now it's Steve Carino. What else? Oh, let's look at the promotions. The companies. Okay. Here is page 1. A lot of Joshi promotions are new. This one, Hustle, is new. This one is new, GAEA. I believe this one is new. I'm not 100% sure. I know for sure Neo is new. This one might be new. Let's see. These two are both new. And what else? It looks more full. It definitely looks more full. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the new save. Some of the guys on my roster, the popularity is generally the same, but they did tweak some of the skills. So that's pretty exciting. I guess we won't go over everybody. Chris Hero can talk now, which I like. CM Punk has really good charisma, and now so does Colt Cabana. He didn't before. But I do believe that Colt Cabana is a good promo, and I believe that Colt Cabana is very charismatic, and so it's good to see Colt Cabana with the improved skills, Miz, I don't know if that's better, but it probably is. Petey Williams is definitely better. Alright, so anyways, I'm pretty excited about this, you guys. I'm going to have to go through this roster and make some cuts. Alright, here we go. So if there's any more differences that I come across between the original mod and the new mod, I'll let you know. But otherwise, we're pretty up to date. Oh, there's a couple things that I wanted to do. Let's see. PD Williams, you're going to have a manager, and it's going to be Scott Demore. And Nigel McGuinness, you are going to have a manager. How are you on the microphone, Nigel? You're fairly decent promo, looks like. And how is Valentina on the mic? Also, pretty good. Okay. Nigel again. You're going to get a manager, and it's going to be named Valentina, which is Lizzie Valentine. But for some reason, here in PWG, she is called Valentina, which, that's cool, I guess. All right. Now, let me make sure I have road agents covered. On the original mod, I did book like 2 months. But I decided to go back to the first episode, well, this episode, because I wanted to play with the new mod, the updated mod. And I have 3 road agents. So in the original one, Scott Demore was not a good road agent. And I don't know how he is now. But I am going to only let Scott Demore today, on night 1, do pre-show matches. Just to see how he works with everything else going on. All right, and I think we're all caught up, and I think we're good. There's a couple things I want to do next. A couple signings I want to make. Low key, he's currently in Japan. He is on a tour. Oh, you know what? He's actually. I wonder if he's gonna. I'm gonna shortlist him. And then also Brian Kendrick, because Brian Kendrick could be a wrestler. Oh, I guess he's not a road agent yet. I'm thinking of older saves. What are you doing? You're in 0-1 on a tour. You're in Ring of Honor. And you're in Hustle for 175 days. Okay. I don't want to sign these guys if they're going to be living in Japan. Because that's going to be a pretty expensive booking every week. What are you up to? Oh, you aren't very. You ain't up to my par, buddy. Okay. Any other signings I want to make? Do I want to get a 3rd road agent just in case Scott Demore doesn't do the best? All right. We also kind of have to look at the free agency again, because why? Because it's a new mod and there's a lot of new people. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't think and click buttons at the same time. I can't think and talk at the same time, I mean. Alright. Disco Machine is a road agent. But your psychology is booty. Alright. No thank you to him. Actually, he has pretty good psychology. Greg Valentine. This guy again, huh? Johnny Ace. Exclusive written. What are you coming up for? Whose house? Robert's house. No. Doug, maybe? He's only $20 per show. And if I release him, he won't get very mad. I mean, look at this guy. He's 42. And he looks like he's 62. He's 42. And he looks like he's 62. I hope that picture is like today. Sorry, Doug. But you want a job? Alright. And if you actually... just kidding. Actually, let's bring you in for a month. That way, if I want to, like, get rid of you, I can just ignore you and you'll go away. Alright, you guys. Are we ready for night 1 of All-Star Weekend? My booking team seems to be ready. Alright. Let's do this. Night 1. All-Star Weekend. All right, nobody gets night off. I actually turned this off because I've never seen a reason to give anybody the night off. And then in the last one, when I recorded a couple episodes ahead, I had signed like the low key and the Brian Kendrick, and they were in Japan. I didn't realize it, and I wanted to give them the night off, right? Because I'm not going to pay for their flights. But I couldn't give them the night off, and I used them, and I paid for their flights, and I regretted it. You guys missed all kinds of drama, but just we'll go from here. We'll go from here. All right, so we're gonna go All Star. All Star Weekend Night 1. There's a lot more venues here too. Wow. Okay, 526 people. So let's pick this up to 500. And let's take this down to 500 and something. There we go. 570. That works. That's a tight little attendance number. The Roxy Theater. 500 people. You know what? In the vein of Freddie Prinze Jr. purchasing Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, I think he'd want to do the first big shows of his tenure in Hollywood. In West Hollywood at the Roxy Theater. Alright. Okay, I wish I could select this venue automatically for tomorrow night as well. My booking team, I have 76 points. Let's go ahead and get a creative finish. A safe bet, and there are no restrictions on this. Wonderful. And I only have 26 points left, so let's move on. Maybe I should... Is Steve Carino not here? Oh well. I think he's not. Chris Hero trained the ladies. Chris Hero trained some dudes. Roderick Strong came to you backstage with an angle idea. It's been automatically stored in your creative ideas. Oh. Incident involving Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan has gotten a lot of heat backstage with the rest of the locker room. I don't know why I added backstage. Joey Heat. Take two. Joey Ryan has gotten a lot of heat backstage. I keep adding backstage and it's not even there. Okay. Joey Ryan's got a lot of heat with the locker room for his selfish behavior. As an employer, you now have to choose how to deal with the situation. Joey Ryan has the grifter personality and is currently happy. Well, he's only got like 3 more weeks employed with us. I could fine him, but that's going to upset a bunch of people. I could fire him, but again, it's going to upset a bunch of people. You know what? Should we fine him or should we suspend him? Where's suspend? Oh, suspend is not an option. Like, let's suspend you for the rest of your contract. Let's do a stern warning. He has small positive impact. Well, I hope that going forward, you're nicer to people in the professional wrestling business. All right, word backstage is that Greg Valentine and Mike Anderson have been getting along particularly well. Yeah, great, thanks. I really care. Word backstage is that Cole Cabana and Disco Machine have been getting along pretty well. Well, I'm glad that everybody's happy and everybody's getting along. Yeah, Steve Carino's up 0-1 tonight. That's alright. I got my one creative finish. Alright, let's do this. Main event time. AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe. Alright, this is what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to take these 3 guys. Look at their skills. Popularity. He's lowest popularity in Southwest. He's a 39. Christopher Daniels, who's a 35. Really good. And Samoa Joe, who is a 34. And I'm going to have ourselves a little triple threat match action here. That's about right. And then I'm going to make Samoa Joe the winner. And the winner of this match, I don't know who it's going to be, becomes the number one contender for tomorrow night. On night 2. Create a finish. We'll go with this. And you know what? Let's do open. Should we do open? Because they're all like, you know, on a pretty good... They're all really good. Yeah, that's fine. Does it take away from the match? Oh, different levels. And want to give the impression that they are evenly matched. Oh, maybe I don't want it to be open. Oh well, let's just have it open. Okay. Oh, AJ Styles is extremely mad about this. Just kidding, Joe. Alright, there's still a possibility Joe's gonna win. Let's go to another match. Take out the people that are already booked. And now we are here. Bryan Danielson. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? Should I put the title on Bryan Danielson? No, you know what? I'm not. I'm not. Do this. Okay. And we'll see who wins that match. Let's do a tag title match. My tag team champions are these guys. It took me a while to figure out who the champions were. But it's these guys. And then who are those opponents going to be? Who are we? We are recognizable. And we are baby faces. Ooh, we are recognizable heels. We are recognizable. Oh, but Adam Pearce is... He's not booked. Let's go Kings of Wrestling. Oh, did I just... Oops. And baby faces. There we are. And let's put the tag titles on the line. And we'll see who wins that match. Oh, you know what? I put the as lowercase. That looks silly. You know what? Let me... What am I going to do? Go into teams. My bad, Claudio and Chris. I didn't mean to do that. Save it. Go here. Alright, that looks better. Alright, let's do a world title match. Adam Pearce defends his title against... Oh, Super Dragon. Yeah, we'll go Super Dragon. Super Dragon is, you know, he's well known. He's the owner of the promotion. Well, he was until I came around. Adam Pearce. He's a heel, so I'm not gonna make him do a clean victory. All right. Did I do? I did, right? Pearce is the... Yeah, cool. That way, Pearce gets the winner of this match tomorrow night. Alright, let's do another triple threat. This is PWG, man. It's just like non-stop craziness. Right? Is that right? Am I doing PWG right? That's my theory. It's just non-stop craziness. Let's put Petey Williams in this. Alrighty, Kazarian. Alright, and then I decided I want to make the shows around 150 because that's 2.5 hours. So let's do one more match. Plus, I'm running out of stars. Okay. Do I want to do a scramble match? And then I get some of these people on the show. super bad. Do I want to get any of these people on the show? I might want to get Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid on the show. Nigel McGuinness. You know what? Let's do this. Is this going to work? Oh, yeah, okay. So if I put these guys in it, that's enough to be on the show. Then I could throw... Are they baby faces? Yes. So them, but then we also need heels. There we go. M-Dog. Boom. Okay, that's a show. Let's do a pre-show scramble. We'll throw Candace in there. We'll throw Jardy in there. And you are in Japan, right? Yeah, you can just take the night off, buddy. And we'll throw you in there. And we'll look at heels. Should we throw Nigel McGuinness in this match? Yeah, let's put Nigel in the pre-show. I think I want to have Nigel do a promo as well on the show. Cheerleader Melissa. And Sarah Del Rey. Okay. There we go. And boom. That's a show, you guys. Alright, that's not a show, actually, because I want to do Nigel McGuinness cutting a promo. Nigel McGuinness basically comes out and says, I've heard a lot about PWG. You know, you guys are making a big name for yourselves. There's a lot of great wrestlers here. So, naturally, as the best technical wrestler on the face of the planet, thought I'd come and check it out. You know, he's going to do a way better promo than that. But that's kind of the idea that I want him to go with. And I think I'm going to script him. Alright, Nigel, you're going to do a promo right before the world title match. Alright. You guys ready to run the show? Let's do it. Should I do another pre-show match? Yeah. I don't want to spend too much money doing a pre-show, but I do like giving people, you know, screen time or match time or whatever. Alright, Mike the Miz, Phoenix Star. Are you in? Okay, cool. You're a local. Who's in the local guy? Are you local? No, you're not. Alright, I want to do a baby face, but I want to do a local baby face. This guy's in a tag team, but his tag team, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take out Mike the Miz. And because Mike the Miz, oh, you know what? Nah, let's just keep the Miz in there. Oh, you know what? I didn't even name him the Miz yet. So let's not. The reason why I'm putting these guys in there in this triple threat match is because they're technically a tag team and they're technically a stable, but one of them is a heel and one's a babyface. So like they have some work to do. But this match is to kind of see if the work is worth it. You know. Alright, so this is our show. Ooh, a lot of red there. Match dragged. Scott D'Amore could have done better as a road agent. I forgot. Alright, let me take Scott D'Amore off of whatever he's on. I completely forgot that he wasn't going to be a good road agent. And I just booked the show all willy-nilly. Didn't even think about it. Alright. Terry Taylor. Oops. Terry Taylor. I think the game heard me and just like went with my wishes. Terry Taylor. Greg Valentine. Oh, the main event. Oh my goodness. That could have been ruined. Alright. Now Terry Taylor's being used too much? Yes. It's okay. You know what, actually. I'd rather have Terry Taylor on the main event than this. Alright, perfect. Let's continue the show. Scramble match got a 47. Pretty good match. Nigel McGuinness submitted Candice LeRae with a London Dungeon. Candice with a 27. Jardy with a 51. Seidel with a 48. McGuinness with a 57. Not bad. And then Melissa and Del Rey had in the 30s. Cheerleader Melissa, not Cheerleader Melissa. Well, Cheerleader Melissa has debuted her badass cheerleader gimmick, has gotten a very good. So Del Rey got a very good. Nigel got a great. Matt Seidel got a great. Candice got a poor. 47 though, not bad for a bunch of newbies. They're not newbies, but they're new to PWG. 50 in a pre-show match. Oh, this is not a pre-show match. This was the opening contest. M-Dog, okay. So, this tag team is going to be no more. M-Dog and Josh Prohibition have absolutely zero chemistry as tag partners. That's cool. The Backseat Boys won when Trent Acid pinned Funky Billy Kim. B-Boy got a 50. No, a 58. Billy Kim got a 32. Trent Acid with a 55. Johnny Cashmere with a 57. Prohibition with a 32. And M-Dog with a 43. Johnny Cashmere got a great. Trent Acid got a great. I hope that really boosts up their popularity winning on the show. This next one was a 48. And it was a decent match. Kazarian defeated Cabana and Williams when Kazarian submitted P.D. Williams with a half Nelson choke. Frankie Kazarian carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. Kazarian with a 53, Cabana with a 42, and P.D. Williams coming in last with a 39. P.D. got an adequate. Scott D'Amore got a good. Very good, actually. And Frankie was off of his game. So that means that Frankie Kazarian's 53 should have been higher. And everybody else was on the mark. Nigel McGuinness with a 41 promo. Nigel McGuinness comes out, introduces himself to the world as the best technical wrestler on the face of the planet. This next match is a 44. Adam Pearce defeats Super Dragon in 22-28 with a rack bomb. Adam Pearce makes defense number 2 of the PWG Heavyweight title. Adam Pearce got a 47. Super Dragon with a 36. And referee Scott Armstrong, I almost said Scott D'Amore again, got a rating of poor for his referee gimmick. Ooh, this next match was a 36. Bosch and Quicksilver defeated the Kings of Wrestling when Quicksilver pinned Claudio Castagnoli with a Silver Flash. Alright. Chris Hero and Claudio got in the 30s. Chris Bosch got a 28. Quicksilver got a 38. And then Claudio and Hero's gimmicks both got very good. Alright, Brian, 67? Alright. CM Punk defeated Bryan Danielson with a Pepsi Plunge. I should have just picked Bryan Danielson as the winner. Bryan Danielson had a 73. CM Punk had a 53. Oh my goodness, the main event only was a 68. Christopher Daniels defeated AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels pinned Samoa Joe with an Angel's Wings. AJ Styles got a 73. Christopher Daniels with a 71. Samoa Joe with a 67. AJ Styles had a rating of great. And the creative finish was a failure. That's probably why I got a 68. Samoa Joe was in amazing form. All right, you guys, we ended up with a 65 show. We increased our popularity in one region, and we are moving on to day 2. Oh, no, we're not. Address the locker room. All right, well, we'll go the people who lost the first match. We want to make them feel good about themselves, right? There we go. AJ Styles, you're amazing. Samoa Joe, you're pretty amazing as well. Sorry, you guys, to take the L. We made $1,696 on the show. And we got a little popularity boost. Where? On the West Coast. Alright, we're going to day 2 now. Not officially, we still have to, do the day 2 stuff. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's look at PWG's show. We have a sellout. We're at the Roxy Theater. And we had a 68 main event. It wasn't the greatest main event, but, it was a main event. Alright. So that means that Christopher Daniels, which I didn't really want to happen, is going to be the number 1 contender for the PWG World Title. Alright, Kenneth Ray, you're not a manager. Cheerleader Melissa is a manager without any clients. Can she manage? Yeah, she has pretty good charisma. Is she a heel? Okay. Let's go old school, you guys. Let's put Cheerleader Melissa with the Ballard brothers. Yeah, you guys didn't think I knew old school West Coast indie wrestling, did you? Alright. Okay, I forgot to go over the other YouTube comment that I received. And it was from, I believe, somebody named Christian. And Christian challenged me to give a mega push to Hook Boomberry. And I got news for you. It's probably the best hook in the business. So I looked up. I don't even know who Hook Boomberry is. I know I just said that, yeah, I know California indie wrestling, but I don't know who Hook Boomberry is. So I know he's in Iron. So let's go to Iron real quick because that's local to us, and we can kind of see who he went out of their roster. He lives in Japan right now. He's on a tour with Noah. This isn't Hook. This is Bison Smith. But Bison Smith is good. And he has charisma. And he has some popularity. Wait, what's your stamina? Oh, yeah, okay. Should I... You know what? I'm just going to sign you. Oh, you're 500. That's not that much. And then if you're still in Japan, then I won't book you. BJ Whitner. I haven't really thought of you in a long time. No, I'm good. Donovan Morgan. You're the owner, right? No, you're the booker. You're available to work. You're not a bad worker. You got some popularity on you. 400 per show. He's a heel. Choopy. Choopy's still in Hood Slam to this day. Damn, Choopy's $2,000 per month. Oh, come on, Choopy. Let me just give you a hot dog and a handshake. Choopy's actually really good. Well, I mean, here and here, but not so much here. I mean, he's a technical wrestler, though. Oh, no popularity. El Chupacabra. You know what? Oh, I want Choopy. I want him as a pre-show scramble guy. He's cheap and he's local. El Flaco Loco. He's 17. How old is Choopy? 23. He's 30? Alright, here's the guy. Here's the man of the hour. Hook Boomberry. He is not very good. He has no skills in his personality. He has not many skills in his arsenal. He can sell. He won't hurt people. He can last a long time. And yeah, this guy is as mediocre as they come. But Hook Boomberry, I'm gonna keep you on. Oh, you have a broken leg. How long are you out? You are out until August 1st. So you're out for quite a few months. All right, you know what, Hook? Let's hope between now and then a miracle happens. But I'm going to shortlist you because I do not want a broken leg dude. It sounded so mean. I do not want a broken leg dude on my roster. Because you can't work with a broken leg. Jim Cornette is in here? Is here? He's $700 per show. Oh my goodness, 89 booking. Okay, so the goal is to eventually get Jim Cornette on my booking team. It's like I have Jim Cornette sitting in the office and going, he's a heel. All right, the Maximos, they're not expensive. They're actually really good. They have some popularity to them. I'm just gonna sign everybody. I'm just gonna sign the whole free agency. I'm just gonna sign everybody. The Maximos, they're local. Oh, they're not local. That's all right. What, $20 I think to fly them out? Michael Modest, you're available. You're the owner. You're also in Japan right now. You have pretty good skills, really good skills. All right, so I'm gonna shortlist you, and I'm gonna shortlist your tag team partner, and we'll come back to you guys. Nigel McGuinness. Did I get you first, or did they get you first? No, they got you first. But that's all right. That's all right, Nigel. I don't hold that against you. Yeah, you're not a very good ref. Oh, Ryan Drago. Simon Gotch. Oh no. No, I'm good. Cyril Del Rey. Ooh, Sumi Siaki. Sumi Sakai. Sakai? Siaki? I don't know. But she's a legend. Especially in the Bay Area. Not the Bay Area, but the California scene. She lives in Japan. She's in a lot of promotions. She just retired, actually, last year. I think earlier this year or last year. Not very good. Not worth flying in from Japan. Maybe for the Juggalos, but not for me. Super Diablo. Tony Jones. Tony Jones, you got some name value. You were in a documentary. What's your popularity? 21? Eh. Vito. I have him. And this guy. Alright. Alright, so I'm not going to sign Hook Boomberry right now because he has a broken leg. But I'm going to keep my eye on him. And in August, he'll come into PWG. He'll probably be a jobber, honestly. I'm sorry if you're listening, Hook Boomberry. It's not Boomberry, it's Bombberry. I like Boomberry better. I might change his name when he comes in. Hook Bombberry. I don't know who this guy is, but somebody likes him, and I'm gonna sign him. And I was gonna say push him, but I changed it to sign because I don't know about that. If you guys think there's anybody I should sign, let me know. I'm not saying I'll do it, but I might do it. All right, so let's try doing. Oh, I forgot to look at this. Very risky. All right, thanks, Roddy. Night 2. Who do I not have on TV? Oh, Mike Mazanian. Let's change you to. Oops, this is what I want to do. I just bumped the mic cord. I don't know if it affected the sound. My bad. Alright, so I could use him now. Him and Terry Taylor and Roderick Strong. Terry Taylor, huh? Terry Taylor. All right. Oh, I think Steve Carino's going to be back. We got to be at the Roxy both nights. Yep, Steve Carino's there. I got a lot of points to spend tonight. Let's take a look and see how our people are doing. Freddie Prinze Jr. has a booking skill of 79. He generated a base value of 62. Freddie Prinze Jr. Generated a total of 62. Scott D'Amore has a booking skill of 70. He generated a total of 60. He received a 20% finding your feet reduction because he's new. He received a 25% team member reduction because he's not the head booker. And he generated a total of 36. Terry Taylor has a 59 skill. He has a base value of 42 points. He is finding his feet and not the head booker reductions. Terry Taylor generates 26 points. Steve Carino has a booking skill of 64. He generates a base value of 50. He also has the finding his feet and not the head booker penalties, and he has a 30 total. All right, I'm not going to read that to you every time. I just wanted to go through this once to see if anybody had positive or negative chemistry. Because sometimes, like, it will be like Steve Carino doesn't work well with Scott D'Amore, and it'll be even more of a penalty. But it seems like my booking team is actually pretty smooth. They got everything kind of down together, and they're good to go. So let's get a creative finish. A bit of a gamble. I don't want it. Creative finish. A near certainty for AJ Styles. Creative finish. Oh wait, I don't have enough. That was fast. Alright. Well, I got an AJ Styles one. Bryan Danielson lifted the locker room when he organized and then won a video game tournament. Bryan Danielson has the irrepressible personality and is currently happy. Okay. Chris Hero trained some ladies. Chris Hero trained some dudes. And no news is good news. Alright, we can inspire. And let's book. Alright, so what I'm assuming we're going to do for the main event is going to do a heel versus heel match. I hope that's okay. You are a 26 popularity. I don't think Christopher Daniels is going to put you over, buddy. Yeah, no. Well, I was trying to get Joe to win that match, but AJ complained. I should have had AJ win it then. But that's okay. We're going to go PWG heavyweight title. And we're going to just wing it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take Scott D'Amore off of Road Agent. Okay. And Scott D'Amore. Excuse me, sir, but you are not a road agent, and you're not an on-screen personality. You are P.D. Williams' corner man, and you should be okay with that. All right, we have AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, which I was thinking about booking as a semi-main event, but then AJ Styles has an automatic win. So maybe... Oh man, there's quite a dip here. Alright. I want to do Cole Cabana. Do I want to do somebody like P.D. Williams? Nigel McGuinness? What are their popularity looking like? 10, 5. I feel like it would pull AJ down to do that. I could do... He's a 20. What is Punk? Punk is a 29. Let's do AJ and Punk. Punk needs a loss since he just won yesterday. AJ Styles, get ready to fly. Oh, you know what? Let's do a clean win since he's a baby face. And let's do a creative finish. Alright, AJ Styles and CM Punk. Now, let's do a triple threat match. And we'll do Samoa Joe as a face. Brian as a face. And he's a face too. I would like a heel. I have all the heels in the main event. And Chris Hero. Alright. Let's do some tag team title match. Oh, you know what? Let's do a 3. Well, I just did a triple threats. Let's not do that. Who are my tag team champions? These guys. And they are recognizable. And they're baby faces, so let's look at the heels. There's no heels. There we go. You know what? Let's do the Ballards. Because I just put Cheerleader Melissa with them. And I want to see... I mean, they're pretty good. These guys they should not be a tag team anymore. In fact, let me go to this team because they did not mesh well. Inactive unit and save. Okay, that's not gonna change anything right now. Oh, it took them away already. Okay. So do I want to go Havana Pitbulls or do I want to go Ballards? Let's see, popularity. 11, popularity 10. Not much difference. Let's go the Ballards. That way Cheerleader Melissa could come out with them and it could be cool. And if they win, they win. Alright, are we over or under? Okay, we're still under. I still need about 50 more minutes. Let's go. Oh, Kazarian hasn't had a match yet. Kazarian Cabana? Ooh, Carino hasn't had a match. Kazarian Cabana. Ooh, Johnny Cashmere went up to recognizable. Alright. That's a big test for Cabana, actually. We'll see where he stands with that. Alright, let's do a triple threat tag team match then. That way I can give the Backseat Boys the win. The Manila Thrillers. And then their face and their face. So I need a heel team. The Havana Pitbulls will work. Let's go. Oh, I want to do... You know what? Let's give Trent Acid the win here. And maybe he can catch up to Cashmere. Alright, where's AJ Styles? There he is. Did I do... Oh, I did the creative finish. Okay. Alright, that's a show. I'm going to have Steve Carino come out to the ring. Where's my phone? I gotta keep track of my phone too. Oh well, I got a few minutes. Alright, Steve Carino. I keep bumping this cord, I'm sorry. There we go, I moved out of my way now. Steve Carino. Steve Carino's gonna come to the ring. He's gonna introduce himself to the Southern California audience. And he's gonna say that he's a pretty big deal in Japan. And if they were real wrestling fans, they would know that. Or, you know, something. Steve Carino doesn't... Oh, wait. I was gonna say Steve Carino doesn't want to be scripted, but he doesn't mind. Steve Carino is going to be here before the wacky tag team match. I guess it's not that wacky. This is the wacky one. All right, let's do a pre-match scramble. My favorite, of course. We're gonna go Scott Lost. We're gonna go. I think you're still in Japan. You were in Japan yesterday. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Take the day off, Puma. Go ahead. I can't even think of his name. TJ Perkins. These are the same people, right? That I'm putting in here. Disco Machine. Excalibur. Those are my commentaries. Are they my commentary team? I think they are. Okay, anyway. One more. You know what? Let's go with this guy. Whoever he is. And let's go with the heels. Let's go M-Dog. Let's see how he deals with the pressure of being a solo superstar. And since Chris Hero is booked in a singles match, let's put Claudio in here. And you know what? Let's put this guy. No, not that guy. This guy in the match instead of that guy to see how he does. Josh Prohibition. I kind of want to put Claudio in it instead of Candice. So the only babyface is going to be Scott Lost. And he's going to be lost. Oh, I have Claudio selected twice. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's put Candice back in there then. Actually, you know what? Instead of Candice... I'm sorry, Candice. It's going to be Matt Sydal. Alright, pre-show... Scramble match. Let's do a triple threat. Oops, I don't have divisions. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have divisions. Alright, okay. There's no, Alright, let's just do this. Let's go Cheerleader Melissa, Candice LeRae, Sarah Del Rey. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do... Let's do that. Pre-show. Actually, that might even be too long. Let's do that. Alright. And let's do another regular one-on-one match. And then we'll call it a day. Human Tornado hasn't been used yet. And Nigel McGuinness. Oh, Petey Williams. And then on this one, I want Nigel to win. Pinfall finish. Alright, that's a show. Oh, that's not a show. Oh, you know what I did? That's what I did. Oh, it's still not a show. What's happening? Greg Valentine is being used too much. Can I put Terry Taylor in this spot? Okay, cool. Alright. So I only have 2 road agents, and so far that's working out. We'll see this other guy coming in. I'm going to do the same thing for him if I remember. Just pre-show matches. Alright, let's... Oh, my phone's right next to me. Alright. Doesn't it say, are you sure? It never says, are you sure? It just goes straight to the show. In a 42 pre-show match, Nigel McGuinness defeated Human Tornado by pinfall with the Tower of London. Nigel McGuinness got a 48. Human Tornado with a 28. Mickey Henderson debuted his referee gimmick. It got a adequate. So that means that this guy, Mickey Henderson, wasn't even on the previous show if this is his debut. So that means I have too many referees. This next match got a 30 when Sarah Del Rey defeated Cheerleader Melissa and Candice LeRae. Let's see. Cheerleader Melissa got a 27. Candice LeRae got a 21. And Sarah Del Rey with a 36. The pre-show scramble got a 42. And Claudio Castagnoli pinned Scott Lost. Let's see. Scott Lost with a 37. Claudio with a 29. Josh Prohibition with a 38. Mad Dog with a 47. Wow. Roddy Strong with a 36. Matt Sydal with a 46. And Roderick Strong debuted his gimmick. And he got a very good. Alright, the opening contest was a 3-way tag match. And he got a 39. Ricky Reyes sustained a swollen calf muscle. Now he'll be out for like 3 hours with that. In a decent match, and in a good wrestling match, and a decent reaction from the crowd, the Backseat Boys defeated these other teams when Trent Acid pinned Funky Billy Kim with a T gimmick. The Backseat Boys scored in the 50s. B-Boy also with a 51. And then Billy Kim, Ricky Reyes, and Rocky Romero all in the 30s. Johnny Casimir was off of his game. And all three teams had good chemistry. And then Ricky Reyes got hurt. He'll be fine. In a 43 match, Frankie Kazarian defeated Colt Cabana in 23:01 by submission with a half Nelson choke. Frankie Kazarian got a 45. Colt Cabana with a 37. Steve Corino's in-ring promo, 47. This match was a 32. It was for the PWG Tag Team Championship. Chris Bosch, and Quicksilver defeated the Ballard Brothers when Chris Bosch pinned Shane Ballard with a vertical suplex power driver, and they defended their titles. But Bosch was the weak link. Bosch with a 28, Quicksilver with a 38, and the Ballards both with 42s. So why would the game have both people with less performance win the match? I don't know, but they're still the tag team champions. The match dragged in the middle. Cheerleader Melissa did some good work at ringside, and the Ballard Brothers have some good chemistry. So yeah, Ballard Brothers have a good future with us. How old are they? I don't even know. In a 60 rated match, Bryan Danielson defeated Samoa Joe and Chris Hero when Bryan Danielson submitted Chris Hero with a cattle mutilation. Chris Hero was the weak link and struggled to keep up. Alright. What am I doing? Where am I? Samoa Joe had a 62. Bryan Danielson had a 66. Chris Hero had a 39. And Samoa Joe was in amazing form. And then in our main event, oh no, I don't think this is the main event. AJ Styles and CM Punk got a 72. AJ Styles defeated CM Punk with a spiral tap. AJ with a 75. CM Punk with a 53. And the creative finish was a success. And our main event was a 52. In a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Christopher Daniels defeated Adam Pearce by a pinfall with the best moonsault ever. Christopher Daniels wins the PWG Heavyweight Championship. Christopher Daniels with a 60, Adam Pearce with a 45. And that's the show. The show seemed worse because it wasn't as good as the previous night. The show had a 52, which, yeah, it was a lot worse than the night before. Let's see. Christopher Daniels. You are not Christopher Daniels. Praise for great. No, actually, you're not. You didn't do great. You're told you're awesome, but you know. AJ Styles pointed out as a great example. I wish you guys would sit down and watch more AJ Styles matches, because each and every one of you would improve 30 days. With a swollen calf muscle? Alright, that's cool. I made $3,000 on the weekend, I think. Popularity of 30. And that concludes the show. So this show was seen as less than the night before because it was significantly worse. Is that right? Let's take a look at the two shows. Let's compare the two shows as soon as we can. All right. Oh yeah, by a long shot too. Oops. AJ Styles and CM Punk though, that was the best match by far. And then night one, night two. I don't know. Night two seemed pretty good to me. But that's cool if they think it was not a great show. I'm going to give this guy a chance, see how he does. Alright, I am going to, let's see. Scott Loss can't work the PWG style. I job him out and out of the roster. Wow. Trent Acid seems to be click building. He has made a friendship between CM Punk and B-Boy. That's cool. Speaking of people leaving, Deranged contract is going to be up in 14 days. Lit's contract is up in 14 days. Hardcore. Oh, these guys are leaving in 14 days. Terry Taylor's leaving in 17 days. And then these guys start expiring. Alright, well, let's take a look. Let's see if we can keep Terry Taylor. You, my friend. I would like to keep you. Should I do ongoing? You know what? Let's not do ongoing. Let's sign him. Because I don't want him to ask for more money. Like, constantly. He's already at $230. Should I sign him for a year in a written deal? Yeah, he's pretty good so far. We'll do that. And actually, should we do that with Scott D'Amore too? Nah, let's not. Alright. So, Doug Anderson will be out of a job in 30 days. That's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to PWG the musical. Unless, things kind of happen between now and then. Which it looks like they may. We're bringing in Chupi. El Hido del Chupacabra. He's the son of Chupacabra? Huh, interesting. Alright, we're going to bring in Chupi. And I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next thing of relevance. Alright, let's take a look. We have a decision to make, and it looks like it's one of the Maximos. And I think they're going to be a babyface. You know what, since I'm bringing the Maximos in, would it also be appropriate to bring in their little cousin? There he is. How much is he? 110. He lives in the tri-state. Yeah, he's pretty good. Amazing Red. He's pretty popular. I could do some cool six-mans. Six people tags. So let's bring them in. Because as I'm bringing more people in, I'm probably going to be sending more people away. Where's my roster? Adam Pearce. Yeah, see, Adam Pearce is pretty good. I don't know, I'll keep him around for a little while. Apollo Khan, what are you? Are you recognizable? He's unimportant. And you have an ongoing contract. Let's get you signed up to that deal. B-Boy, you are going to stay. You have earned yourself a spot on this roster so far. I think you've only had like 1 or 2 matches. You, I haven't used. And you are also ongoing. I don't like to hurt people's feelings and release them. So I just do this. Alright, you, my friend. You're still on trial. You're still on a trial basis here. You have not used you, Brad Bradley. I don't think I'm going to. I'm sorry. You could be a good jobber, but I feel like I have plenty of jobbers. Anyways, I'm gonna keep these guys off for a month, and if in that month I end up, starting to like them, then maybe I'll use them. Alright, so these guys, well, this one, anyways, is a pretty good in ring performer. No popularity. He's a heel. There's no turn currently prepared. He's had no recent turns. He works well as either a heel or a face, but better as a heel. Okay, so he's already a heel. Brian Danielson, Candice LeRae. I'm going to keep you around for now. Charles Mercury. I mean, he's pretty good. He's 21. He has no popularity. I'm probably not going to use you. You can sign a 1-month contract. Cheerleader Melissa. I like you so far. I like you with the Ballards. I like how I'm coming in and just like making this my vision, I'm just like, alright, this is going to be my regime now. You're still a tag team champion, so you're not going to go anywhere. You, my friend, you might be better off as a singles wrestler. We'll see. You're my new champion. Did that help your popularity? I don't even know. Let's see. 35 to 36. Yeah, a little bit. Claudio. So far, so good. CM Punk. I think I've already invested in you. You are written. A written contract. So are you. Colt Cabana. Deranged. I don't remember using you at all. You're actually pretty good. I haven't used Deranged, but I might use him in a scramble or two. Disco Machine. I think you're my current color commentary. I haven't signed anybody else yet. You just came in. You can be on your way out. El Jefe. He manages the Hardcore Kid, but the Hardcore Kid is out in 14 days anyway. Excalibur, you're my play-by-play guy. Kazarian, you're cool. That's me. Freddie Prinze Jr. Funky Billy Kim. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna give you a month. You can go. You can learn a new hold, and maybe we'll do business again in the future. Greg the Hammer Valentine, you are staying. Hardcore Kid, your deal is up in 15 days or 14 days. Your agreement. Human Tornado. I used him. I like his skills. I like his charisma. Yeah, you know what, Human Tornado? You don't got much popularity, but you can stay. Oh yeah, he lost to Nigel. And they had a 42. What was his? Human Tornado with a 28. Well, whatever. Jardy, I'm a big fan of Jardy. I used to watch Jardy France live about this time in APW. So Jardy's staying. I'm a big fan of Jardy. Even if he's just a pre-show scramble guy. Johnny Cashmere. This guy came in, started making a name for himself pretty quick. Got a couple good matches. I just hired him. Josh Prohibition. If you're not going to team up with M-Dog, are you that important to me? We'll keep you around a little bit longer, and we'll keep that in mind. Little Cholo, you're on your way out. That's fine. Lit. I don't even know who you are. Ash Samuels. You're on your way out. I'm okay with that. Matt Seidel. You're good. Not much popularity. M-Dog 20. Now, I changed Bryan Danielson back to Bryan Danielson. And I feel like if M-Dog isn't going to be in this tag team with Josh Prohibition, then I am going to call him Son of Havoc. No. Matt Cross. I'm going to call him Matt Cross. Because I like Matt Cross. All right, referee Mickey Henderson with his fake name. You know what? You didn't referee the first show, and we really didn't hurt without you. And I have a lot of referees. I'll keep you for a month. I'll give you a few paydays. I'll give you your $80 and a handshake, and you can go on your way. Nigel McGuinness. I wish your technical was higher. I feel like I should change it and make it higher. But I'm not going to. You have star quality. You cut a great promo. We love to have you around, Nigel. You're going to stay. Paul T. Don't know who you are. You are a personality. You can't really talk. You can act, but you can't talk. You have no star quality. I'm going to let you go, buddy. It's 21, huh? Are you somebody? No, I don't think so. All right. Let's go for the 1 month deal. The one hurt his feelings. Like, hey, Paul, you want to agree to a 1 month deal? He's like, yeah, man. 1 month sounds great. And then he leaves happy, and I leave happy, and everybody's happy. Petey Williams. Hopefully gain some popularity here on the West Coast. Phoenix Star. I like Phoenix Star, actually. So far, anyway. Match history. What do we do? Triple threat match. And you got a 39. Okay. Yeah, you'd be good for some Scrabble matches in the pre-show. Are you on a... Oh, no, you're not. Your contract is in 90 days. Oh, did I sign you? Did I sign you? Interesting. 91 days. We'll just leave it there for now. I'll get an email when his contract's coming up. TJ Perkins, you live in Japan, and I probably don't want to do business with you in the future. Should I just release him? No, I'll do the 1 month. I just won't sign him. I won't use him, I mean. Quicksilver, you're tag team champion. You have pretty good skills. Is that 10 popularity? Yeah, 18. Even better. Referee Rick Knox, you can stay. Since I found a referee to let go already, you got lucky, buddy. And you're local, so you would definitely stay. You got hurt. You're gonna be a singles match for a while. A month? Ricky Reyes is available, but I don't like to use hurt people because it usually slows them down. You're in a lot of promotions. I'm glad that we're number 2. And yeah, you're real good. You're not very popular, but we'll get there. Rudy Charles. This guy is a heel. Wait a minute. Heel. He works better as a heel. Heel. Oh. Oops. I think they corrected that in the new mod. In the updated mod. Alright, well. Cool. They can be a cool tag team. I apologize for putting you guys in a triple threat match. Let's see, Samoa Joe, you are a awesome wrestler. You can stay. Sale Del Rey, I signed you. You're cool. I should put you at the Kings of Wrestling. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Claudio, you can talk. Sarah Del Rey and Chris Hero. I don't know if Chris Hero's gonna stay managed by Sarah Del Rey. If he goes off singles, we'll see what happens. Where was I? Boom, Scorpio Sky. You're cool. You're still around to this day. You're in AEW. You got really good skills. Let me tell you. Let me see about your mask. Where's your mask prestige? 0 prestige. Okay, that's cool. Scott Armstrong, Scott D'Amore, Scott Lost. I think Scott Lost is on his way out. Oh, it's ongoing. I mean, his skills are okay. His popularity is pretty bad. Let's look at your match history real quick. One match was a scramble. 37. I mean, that's not awful, but that's not. I mean, you know how many guys I have that get 37s? Enough. That's how many. Enough. Oh, roster. I was at Scott Lost. Oh, they're the Ballard boys. You guys are definitely going to stay. Steve Carino, you're going to stay. You're on my booking team. And you are a big deal in Japan. Super bad. You are not good. You are not popular. I'm not going to use you. You are super bad at wrestling. I'm just kidding. I don't know you. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. You can stay for now, buddy. I mean, we bought the company from you. You have a mask, 5% prestige. We can unmask you, maybe. Terrific Terry Taylor. You are a commentary? What's your commentary like? Not good. You're a commentary? No, you're not. I am the Miz, and I am charismatic. Okay. Tony Cozina. I almost used you in a match, but I ended up bumping you. You have pretty good skills. You have good technical. You know what? I'm going to keep you in case they need somebody to wrestle a technical guy. Oh, you though. Oh, not a big fan. I like the intense look. He has some charisma. You know what? I like the cut of your jib. I don't even know what that means. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the back seats over. Valentina, you're a good talker. 87 sex appeal. And she's pretty okay in the ring. But you know what I'm going to do? Let's do that. She doesn't have to wrestle. Does she sell though? Oh, she could sell. That's good. Alright. She doesn't have to wrestle. And Vito, you're the baby face. Okay. Okay, there's 3 of them. I didn't realize there was 3 of them. Vito. And then there's 2 more somewhere. Brandon. Am I tripping? And Salvatore. Okay, so Vito has to go heel. Okay. I don't think I was as confused. I understand now. And I did not do bad earlier when I made the triple threat match because there's 3 of them. I could actually do a triple threat match with all 3 of them in it. In the pre-show. Because one's a babyface. And then after the match he could turn heel. Oh, you know what? Let's do a tag team match. These 2 versus him and a partner of his choosing. and then turn this dude heel after the match. I think that's a good idea. All right, let's go forward, and then we'll see what happens. All right, New Japan, new senior referee. Oh, Red Shoes. Red Shoes got a promotion. Bison Smith is a heel. Chupi is a face. And Maximo Guy is also a face. We got actually quite a few. Oh, because a lot of these, never mind. Alright, 17 more days. We got some more contracts to take care of. Let's keep on moving. Oh, you know what? Before we go move forward, let's add the Maximos as a tag team. Cool. Alright, Hardcore Holly did something cool. He made the news. SmackDown was on. You guys want to see what happened on SmackDown? Oh, another thing that I wanted to tell you was, I don't know if it was the 0-0 episode. I think it was. But Christopher Daniels had won the Super 8. But that may not be the case in this world. So let's go over to ECWA real quick. Because I want to know as much as you want to know. Who won the Super 8 this year? If it already happened? It did. Nobody? Striker? Super 8. Oh, there was no Super 8 winner. That sucks. I don't know how that happened. But there was no winner of the Super 8 this year. Boo. Boo. I like the Super 8. Alright. Let's continue this. Alright, here we go. Terry Taylor. You are going to stay longer. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Alright, well, you know. This is kind of awkward. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Thanks for refereeing with us. Okay, now that the awkward stuff is out of the way, let's move forward. Okay, we are back. We have a TNA show happened. Let's take a look. Jeff Jarrett defeated Sabu to retain the NWA World Heavyweight title. Huh, Sabu, how are you doing? Oh, he's got some aerial skills. What's your popularity? Oh, he's pretty popular, 52. You guys, should I bring Sabu in for a one-off at the musical? How much are you? $1,200. You know what? I'm going to bring Sabu in for a one-off. And we're going to feature him. I'm not sure if he's going to go against Christopher Daniels for the world title, but we'll see what old Sabu does. Amazing Red, you are a babyface. Oh, hey, thanks for talking to me about this. Okay, thanks for agreeing to a 1 month deal. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thanks. This is awkward. Thanks. Okay. All right, now that the awkward part is over, let's move ahead. Look at all these guys. 30 days left. All right, we are back. And what are we doing? We have some mail. Spanky is gone from 0-1. And he is back in the U.S. He's back in Southwest. So let's go ahead and get him on the phone. And Low Key is back. He's confirmed to be leaving TNA. Expires in 1 day. He's in Hustle still. But that also expires in 1 day. So does that mean in 1 day he will be unemployed? Is he retiring? What's happening? I guess they weren't prepared to be ready. All right. Negotiate. Bring this guy in. You know who else I should bring in that I didn't bring in? Oh wait, let's finish this list. Brian Danielson is gone from New Japan. Christopher Daniels is gone from New Japan. Were they in New Japan? Did I book them when they were in Japan? Or I don't know. I want to sign Elix Skipper. Prime time. What's happening? Well, I think I have it on Southwest. Elix Skipper, 160 per show. Yeah, what was I thinking not sending him? You know what? Should I sign for like a number of appearances? Or should I sign for, you know what, let's just sign it for ongoing. Eddie Guerrero. You know what, let's do this too. I think I might have done this on the old save. But the old save isn't here, is it? Just in case anybody becomes a free agent and I wanted to know about it. OVW. And we'll go New Japan. That's going to be a lot of emails, but it's worth it. Okay. Now, let's do the musical. Evander Holyfield, okay. So we did the Roxy Theater last time. Now we're at 547 people. So this is still a good average. Let's see. San Bernardino Events Club. Can I find like 550? Or even 600? Where's my filter? Oh, no, I can't. Howard Park in is that IONE? Eon? I don't know how to say that. 550 people, $500. It's going to be a deal. Booking team meeting. Alright, spend some creative energy. Creative finish. A bit of a gamble. I don't want it. Near certainty. No restrictions. Wonderful. And I have 31 points left. I guess we'll have to save those for next time. Locker room incidents. Oh, the Great Khali has been asked to hang around backstage. Interesting. The Great Khali. He's very powerful. He has star quality. He has no popularity. Alright, well I wouldn't bring you in necessarily. But yeah, come on, hang out. Alright, Chris Hero trains some people. Rocky Romero and Rudy Charles are travel buddies. Chris Hero and Disco Machine are friends. And yeah, everybody's happy backstage. I like it. Alright. Now. Sabu. Sabu, first and foremost. You are here. Your popularity is 52. Oh, you are not going to put him over. Alright, so Sabu's in our main event, and he is a babyface. And he needs a heel who was good in the flying department. Aerial. No. That's right, there's a big gap here. Oh, Bison Smith. Welcome aboard. No. Oh, one of the Ballad Brothers went to recognizable. Am I going to have to put him against a jobber? Do I have nobody that can fly? Oh, Sabu and Matt Cross? That's a waste of Sabu, though. That's, I mean, no offense to Matt Cross. No offense to anybody in this list. But yeah, that's a waste of Sabu. Okay. I guess we'll have to look at baby faces. I don't want AJ to lose to Sabu. I don't want Bryan Danielson to lose to Sabu. I don't want Frankie Kazarian to lose to Sabu. Aerial skills aren't there. Aerial skills aren't there. Amazing Red. He could come in and lose to Sabu. Now I'm getting to the point where it's a waste of $1,200. I could do Excalibur and Sabu. Scorpio Sky and Sabu. Who would pay to see Scorpio Sky and Sabu? Alright, I think I might have painted myself into a corner here. Do I dare do Frankie Kazarian? He's a face. I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Super Dragon's not too good in the aerial department. Amazing Red. Oh, should I do it? Should I debut Amazing Red against Sabu? You know what? Let's do it. And that's our main event. Now, Christopher Daniels is going to defend his world title in a triple threat match. Is that what I want to do? He's a heel. And he's, you know what? Oh, I really want Samoa Joe to win the title. Frankie Kazarian. We'll go Adam Pearce rematch. And we'll go Christopher Daniels. I don't know why I put Daniels in the middle. He's a champion. Christopher Daniels is going to win. And we're going to do the creative finish here. No, we're not. This is a long match title. You know what? Let's take this off the map. Let's take this off the map too. Let's start over. Okay. PWG the musical. Take 2. I want a main event for the ages. But Sabu's not going to put anybody over. That's a for sure thing. So let's do this. Let's put some of our guys over. Sabu. Am I really going to do this? His aerial's not great. Petey Williams. And Nigel McGuinness. That's what I'm doing. I'm investing $1,200 into these two guys. I think I have a good match with Sabu. I mean, probably not. His techno skills aren't very good. We're gonna do a thing here. We're gonna do a thing here, and it's gonna be cool. And that may not even be the main event. Okay. And now let's do this. Oops. We'll do this. We'll have Christopher Daniels go one-on-one with his good friend Frankie Kazarian for the PWG World Title. And we're going to have Christopher Daniels win this one. And this one we're going to use the creative finish, because it is a world title match. Then I'm gonna do triple threat match. We're gonna go AJ. We're gonna go Joe, and we're gonna go CM Punk. Do I want to do that? Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's decide. Let's do a tag title match because these two are still the champions. They're still recognizable. Do I have anybody? Oh, you know what? These guys. They have to lose because Hardcore Kid is on his way out. But this will definitely give me an idea of whether I want to keep them or not. This is going to be terrible. Chris Bosch is so bad. Chris Botch. Okay. Another match. We gotta get Bryan Danielson on this show, you guys. Bryan Danielson. Again. Is there any heels? Ooh, Chris Hero. Are you technical? You're not. Are you technical? You're not. Who is technical? Claudio? No. Roddy? A little bit. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put McGinnis, even though his technical is not the best. I'm going to do this. And then, why are you yellow? Terry Taylor. And then I'm going to go back to this. You know what? Steve Corino. Oh, his technical skills are actually pretty good. You know what? Let's just do red. I think that'll do better anyway. Greg Valentine could take that one. Alright, we're at 121. 30, 40. I don't know. Who do we have left? Steve Corino, Colt Cabana, and Chris Hero. Yeah, let's do that. That one's 20 minutes. Alright, so I was experiencing technical difficulties. We're at 143. 40, 50, 60. I could do one more match, I guess. Why am I at 143? Alright, whatever. What did I do here? A three-way, triple threat. Let's do a tag team. Let's see, who do we have available? They're the color team. Alright, let's give the backseats a win. Oh, you know what would be cool? These guys. The backseats and the Ballards. And we'll have Johnny Cashmere get the win. Pinfall finish. And boom. Okay. It's a good show. Good card. We have we'll do a promo too. You know what we'll do? We'll do CM Punk cutting a promo before his match. And then we'll put that right here. And that's a show. Alright, let's do Let's do some pre-show stuff. I'm gonna do a pre-show scramble. Let's go. Let's put Choopy in there. We'll go Matt Seidel. And Candice versus Claudio, Top Gun Talwar, and Matt Cross. Okay. Yeah, that works. And then this is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna rush this turn because I don't really care if it goes poorly. Oh, you know what? Actually, teams. Can I do teams here? I can't. Teams. Add team. Oh, you know what? They're already here, I believe. Oh, here we are. The Iron Saints. Okay. A face and a heel. I see. So let's make this an active unit. Alright, so Vito and Sal have to be on opposite sides in this tag team match. This is like the most relevant thing ever, but I just really got to do this. Alright, so Brandon is here. And Sal is with Brandon. And then Vito is the baby face. So then let's look at baby faces. Alright. Who would I like to get in the ring and take a loss? Oh, you know what? That's better yet. Let's do a 3-way tag team match. And then one of these teams is going to be the Maximos. And then let's go to baby faces. Vito and Tony Kozina against Sal and Brandon. Alright, this is not confusing at all, is it? Alright. Three-way tag team match. Pre-show. Let's get the Maximos get the win. So after the match, Vito is going to attack Tony Kozina and turn heel. Let's go Vito. And this is cool because then we could do the Tomaselli brothers against Amazing Red in the SATs. Is the attacker. And Tony Kozina is the victim. And it's a shame too because Tony Kozina sounds like he's Italian. He sounds like he could be with these guys. But it's not to be. And how do I do a turn? Oh, like this. Let's see. Turn Vito. Like I said, the turn might not go well, but I think it doesn't matter. And that's going to be here. All right, let's run the musical. In the 27 rated match, we had a three-way tag team match. Oh, Jose Maximo got a strained wrist. But the SAT win. Joel Maximo pinned Vito Tomaselli with a Spanish fly because Tony Kazina bumped into Vito and Vito ended up losing. How about that? You know? The Maximo's got a 52 and a 49. Vito got a 27. Tony Kazina got a 43. Not bad. And the other Tomaselli brothers got 28 and 30. Jose Maximo got a very good. Joel Maximo got a great. This match struggled a little bit. And the Maximos get a bonus. All right, 27. For all that talking, I got a 27. Yeah, we know. There was little star power to successfully... Wait. There was... They needed to be a little more star power in the segment in order to successfully have him fighting for that long. Oh, you know what? I should have done it for shorter. You're right. My bad. 27. 27. Handle changes. Turn Vito. Success. Okay, whatever. In a 38 rated match, Matt Cross defeated Matt Sydal with a shooting star press to win the scramble match. Chupi had a 19. Matt Sydal had a 43. Kenneth with a 22. Claudio with a 31. Top Gun with a 24. Matt Cross with a 50. And Chupi got a rating of great. And Sarah Del Rey did some good work at ringside. So Sarah Del Rey and Claudio are a good pairing. I think Chupi might have to go. And I think Top Gun might have to go. In the opening contest, we got a 52. That's good, by the way. I just want to make sure that you knew that was a good thing. In a bout that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, the Backseat Boys defeated the Ballard Brothers in 20 minutes, 39 seconds when Johnny Cashmere pinned Shane Ballard with a T gimmick. The Backseats got 50s, the Ballards got 40s, the Ballards got a tag team bonus, and Cheerleader Melissa did some good work at ringside. Our next match was a 50. In a triple threat match, Steve Corino defeated Colt Cabana and Chris Hero when Steve Corino pinned Chris Hero with an old school explosion. Steve Corino was the best in the match with a 59, and then Chris Hero with a 41, and then Colt Cabana with a 37. These guys are all kind of like fixer-uppers, but you know what? I'm excited for it. In a 66 rated match, that could have been higher. Bryan Danielson defeats Nigel McGuinness by pinfall with a Dragon Suplex. Bryan got a 69. Nigel got a 57. But they have great chemistry, so that's good. Ooh, I knew this would be bad, though. In a 39 rated match, Chris Botch and Quicksilver defeated Adam Pearce and Hardcore Kid when Quicksilver pinned Adam Pearce with a Silver Flash. Bosch and Quicksilver make defense number 3. Adam Pearce was head and shoulders above the rest with a 48. Hardcore Kid had a 22, and the tag team champions were in the 30s. Hardcore Kid and El Jefe have zero chemistry. Good to know because they're both on their way out. CM Punk comes out and he runs down his opponents. And he talks a little smack about AJ, talks a little smack about Joe as he waits for his opponents to come to the ring. We got a 66 rated promo. That was actually a really good promo. CM Punk was superb, working without a script. He had the crowd in the palm of his hand the entire time. Great promo. 69 rated match. Samoa Joe defeated AJ Styles and CM Punk when Samoa Joe submitted. CM Punk with a Coquina clutch. AJ Styles with a 78. Samoa Joe with a 63. And CM Punk with a 52. Samoa Joe was in amazing form. In his 66, Christopher Daniels defeated Frankie Kazarian in 22 minutes and 12 seconds with the best moonsault ever. Christopher Daniels successfully defends the PWG heavyweight title. Daniels with a 68, Kazane with a 51, and the creative finish was a success. Ooh, main event 58. Sabu defeated P.D. Williams in Amazing Red. Sabu pinned P.D. Williams with an Arabian Facebuster, or the Arabian Skull Crusher. Sabu with a 65. Amazing Red with a 61. P.D. Williams with a 36. Sabu got a great. Red got a great. Scott D'Amore was good at ringside. And P.D. Williams has a hot new move, part of the Canadian Destroyer. And that's a show. We got a 60. Increased our popularity in one region. Much better than the Night 2 show. So we're going to thank Sabu for coming in. We're going to tell him that he's awesome. We're going to... What are we going to do now? You know what? We're going to tell CM Punk that he cut a really good promo in the ring, and we were very proud of him. All right. Injury report. 3 days. Not bad. The Maximos will be ready at the next show. Financial report. We made $412. It's not enough, but it's better than losing money. All right. Now let's go to the end of the month and see what we did overall. Matt Hardy. Someday, Matt Hardy. Let's see. Yep, someday, Matt Hardy, you will have a match in PWG. We'll see. Here we go. We are at May 1st. We have mail. We have some mail, so let's check that on the next episode. And we can look at our show, the musical. We performed in Howard Park. We were at 550 people at a sellout. And we had some pretty good matches. Let's go look at our top 100 matches thus far. I think we only have one match in the green. Yep, only one match in the green. AJ Styles versus CM Punk. But this match was very close at a 69. And this one was pretty close to it at a 68. Not bad, you guys. For a first month with PWG, and we made $100. We made $109 on the first month. So I'm going to consider that a success. That we made $100. Let's look at the financials. Wait, did we lose $100? Oh, we lost $100. Okay. My bad. That kind of sucks, but it's not a lot. And so if we can manage to only lose $100 per month, we'll still be in business for quite a few months. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope that our company makes money on the next episode. I guess we'll find out.